Good morning, you guys. This is Michele, Zaragoza, Team Leader Central Valley. We are here with the Rachel Adams. We are so proud to have you, and we appreciate you taking the time to share your knowledge with us. So take it away, Rachel.
Excited to be here.
We're going to mute people. Who is not muted?
I know it's like echoing.
Because I can hear you all. Okay. Are you muted? You need to mute yourself. Okay. All right. All you, Rachel.
All right. Can you guys see me? Yay. Can everybody hear me? Ready to party?
Woo woo! I am.
Awesome. So, and this is 3 offices combined, right?
5.
5. Holy cannoli. Okay, cool. Yay. Well, I'm so excited. So where are my 5 offices? Where's everybody located?
Lodi, Stockton, Tracy, Manteca, Modesto.
Good. So I have my first ever, my baby is turning 14 months and I've never been away overnight. We booked wine and roses. I didn't tell you that.
When?
The 17th, as a Saturday. You have to come grab a glass of wine with us.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're doing my first overnight. I don't know if the mama's on.
We'll meet you guys. Do your own thing, but we'll meet you guys.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys, I'm so excited to be here. Happy Monday. I just got finished with my team call. So Mondays are fun for my real estate team. So I'm still in production. I'm the lead listing agent on my team. We have 6 full-time agents on the team. We have a director or executive admin. We have a director of video. We have a marketing expert. Our team's pretty fun. I've had the same virtual assistant for 10 years. So I'm going to share a quick little backstory with you guys about like how I got into the industry. And then my purpose for today is for us to just really talk about the direction the market's headed. Obviously, we know power is in the listings. I'm the lead listing agent on the team, like I said. And so that is truly my focus. And I would say 85% of my business comes from social media. So today we're just gonna have a chat. I want you guys to feel like you can ask me questions. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the chat box open. So this chat box is gonna be where you can connect with me. I also put some things in there, links and different things we're gonna be talking about. So you don't have to try to like guess what I'm saying and the spelling. I'll actually type it out for you. And my goal from this talk today is just for you to feel a little bit more empowered, the market that we're in, the market we're heading into, that you can do this, that you can take new listings, that you can go outside your comfort zone and go to the next level. Are you in? Everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, cool. Hi, Patty. I see Patty Otake on here. And Kara, all my friends are here. Have fun. Okay, so, all right. My name's Rachel Adams Lee. I've been in real estate now 8.5 years. I got into real estate in 2012, short sales, REOs. Everyone said, do not get into real estate. So I thought, I'm going to get into real estate. I started my business pretty old school. I door knocked 200 doors a week, did 3 open houses a week. Within 3 years, I had hit top 1,000 agents in the country. Still have that designation today. And so life's been really fun. I mean, I run 4 different 6-figure businesses. So I have my real estate team. I have a coaching business, which I'll talk to you guys about at the end of this. I have public speaking, which normally I'd be in your office doing this. And then I also have an anti-aging hair care and skincare company that I partnered with. So my life's definitely busy. I've got a little 14-month-old and we're trying for baby number 2. Figured let's just get it done. And I love real estate. My grandma was a real estate broker. My dad was a real estate broker. I always said I would never, ever go into real estate. Famous last words from a kid. But I was managing a real estate office unlicensed, and I saw the potential for what life could be if you really applied yourself. And I was tired of working for other people. I didn't want to work in a 9-to-5 anymore. And I wanted the flexibility. So when I jumped into real estate, it was funny because I was like, I'm going to jump into real estate and I have so much more free time. And then I realized, right, the top agents in our country, they treat their business like a business. They have set business hours. So am I working 9 to 5? Yeah, I am. And I can go get a pedicure at 4:00 in the afternoon if I want to. And I can stop working at 2:00 if I want to, right? So it's all about truly, Michele and I talk about it all the time, but it is that life by design. And that's what I feel like Keller Williams has given to us. And I feel very, very grateful. So I'm going to go ahead and pop into my PowerPoint presentation. We're going to just jump through a couple slides. This is actually the last time I'm going to be, well, actually I have 2 more times of doing this presentation, and then we're creating an entirely new one. So you guys get the finale, the grand finale. Let me sneak in real quick.
Got to show them that little secret too that I saw the other day. I was like, what?
Wait, what secret? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't prep for that, but I will.
That was amazing.
I know it's really good. I will do that for them. Remind me about that at the very end. Let me see. Do I have access to or the power to screen share? Did you make me a presenter?
It says multiple participants can screen share.
Okay, can you guys see my screen right now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Thank God. Oh, wait, we can see your text. So okay.
Okay, so let me get you. Sorry, I have like too many things up. I want to just get to my presentation for you guys.
I'm so excited that you're going to be here in town.
I know. I've never been there. I heard really good things.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
All right. Let me. All right, I'm going to skip through some slides that aren't pertinent to this conversation. But obviously this is kind of my little bio sheet. We've already chatted a little bit. The one thing that I want to share with you is, a lot of people keep asking us like, what is your game plan for COVID? How are you shifting? What does this look like? When COVID first hit, I will say I did, I think what most people would do. And you just sort of like drink a lot of cocktails and you're like, what the heck? And then you realize that it's not going anywhere and you have to be, proactive in your business and your life. And so, I will say that we don't know when the end of in sight, right? We don't know when there's going to be a vaccine. We don't know what's going to happen with the election. Like there's so many unknowns. And a lot of times when you sit down with your buyers or your sellers, and they're asking you what's happening with the market, what are you going to do? The biggest thing that I share with them is like, we're human, right? So this is a time where we need to be extra caring to our clients, there's extra heart, right? I've never been a hard salesperson. I don't believe in that. When I got into the business, everyone said we were like used car salesmen and I didn't understand why. And I think it's because most agents are always about what they can get, how much money they can make, how many houses they can sell, not how many families they can help, right? And this is the biggest financial decision most people will ever make. So what I really kind of have worked on with my team is we have the opportunity right now to be extra human, extra caring, extra kind. And when people are asking, is it a good time to sell right now? Honestly, it's a fantastic time to sell. It's kind of a weird false sense of the market though, because it's inflated right now because there's such little inventory. Nobody knows what's going on. So buyers are like desperate and they're throwing money. Like, are you guys in multiple offer situations over there like I am in Sacramento? I mean, it's bananas, right? And the showings, I mean, it's through the roof. So when I talk to a seller and they say, well, I want to see what's going to happen after the election, I want to wait. I just say, all I can tell you is what's happening right now. Do I know what's going to happen after the election or next year? I don't. I know that a lot of people have put their mortgage, have taken advantage of the forbearance. What do you think it's going to look like come June and July when people have to start paying their mortgage again and things are, like the market is going to be shifting. How it's going to shift exactly, none of us know for sure. We don't know if they're going to put, give a new thing put out there for people for their mortgages. No one knows what's going to happen. What we do know and what I can tell you is what's happening right now. And so I want you to always be the market expert. I want you to know how many houses are being bought and sold in the area that you're selling. And when you go on that listing appointment, you got to have your objection handlers ready, right? And so I just really believe that, is it a great time to sell right now? Absolutely, because there are more buyers on the market than there are sellers. So there's super low inventory, which puts you in a super advantageous position, right? To sell your home. And my gosh, interest rates, I mean, we just locked someone at 2.25. Like that is the lowest it's ever been in since I've been in real estate. I know some of you, I mean, were any of you in real estate when it was like 18%? Like, right? It's bananas. So, I think the thing is, we have to think how we can add value to people right now. I have a 33 touch now with our team, which I'll go through with you guys, kind of what we do normally. I'm having to edit that entire thing right now for COVID, you guys. And when I have it completed, I'll come back on and we'll do another training just on how we're going to add value in 2021. Okay. So I will do that for you, Michele, because I'm working on it right now with my marketing team. But like normally we do Santa and mimosas. We do Easter bunny and mimosas. We do, our Thanksgiving pie giveaway. We're going to be dropping off pies, but we have to shift for the time that we're in. So I'm going to go through a lot of things we can do in social media with you and just some basics to build your business, beating the algorithm. But know that there's going to be another part to this because you have to look at your current business model and say, am I obviously we have COVID, so there's, and people are doing homeschooling, and we have a lot more things that could make it seem that we might not be successful this year. If you're looking for excuses, they're out there for sure, right? And if you're looking for them, you'll find them. And it's hard. This is hard right now. You're going to have great productive days, and you're going to have days where you just want to sit in your bedroom and cry, and that is okay. What I will say is you need to look at this year and say, all right, well, this was my goal at the beginning of this year. This is how I'm doing. Well, it's October, right? We're in the last quarter. So what does the rest of this year look like for you? How are you going to change your business model so that you are going into 2020 with momentum? So you're like, this is it. I've got this. I'm going to rock the rest of this year, right? So I would, on our team, we talk about, are you guys allowed to do open houses where you are right now?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, we're not either. Okay. So door knocking and open houses is how I built my business. Boom. That's out right now, So really what I tell my agents on my team is you better be on top of social media, because this is our opportunity to get in front of people right now. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely it is. And I think that once you practice, the only way you can get comfortable with this is practicing. And I do apologize, Michele, if you could be my moderator for the questions, because when I'm presenting, I can't see any. So if any come in as I'm going through, just let me know, okay? Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering, this is what our marketing looks like. I believe in super crisp, super clean marketing. You're gonna see that this message is present throughout everything that I do. This is our logo. It's the Rachel Adams Lee Group. This is our team slogan is we live here, we work here, we're here for you, because we live in the community, we work in the community, and we're here for the community. All of my branding is the same because people are watching. And I want to make sure that when they see my ads on social media, when they see a video that I've done, they know always, oh, there's Rachel. Oh, there's Rachel. Oh, there's Rachel. They might not be ready to buy or sell right now. And yet when you're consistently in front of them, that's when they're going to know who you are. This is a little breakdown of our team. So I am the CEO of the team. I'm the lead listing agent. We kind of broke it into sales, marketing. Then we have our admin team, as well as a productivity coach. Real estate is a relationship-based business. And by the way, we just happen to be in the business of buying and selling houses. So this is the time to deepen the relationships. You might be super on top of calling your database. And when I tell you need to call them, you're like, that's fine. I spoke with them last month. They're hearing from me regularly. But you also might be one of those agents who's never called your database. And you're like, oh, yeah, about that, right? Either way, you can reach out and say, hey, even if it's been 4 years since you've talked to them, hey, this is Rachel. I was actually Rachel Adams Lee. I'm with Keller Williams. I was actually a real estate agent like 4 years ago. I know it's been a while since I've reached out to you, but honestly, with the crazy season that we're in right now with our world, I just wanted to reach out and say, how are you? How are things? Own that you haven't talked to them. I'm sorry, it's been a while. The world's crazy. How are you? It's as simple as that. People get so hung up on what do I say? How do I say it? You just got to call. And I always, it's been a while, I apologize. I always own it because I should have been more on top of it. And then how are you? Branding is really important with social media. I know we've talked about this previously on other trainings, but I know there's probably some people on here who, haven't trained with me before. So when I look at my brand, and we're going to kind of help you break down your branding through social media, but I'm a wife, right? I'm a mom. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. I have like all these different things to me. I'm also a realtor. I'm not just a realtor. If all you do is talk about on social media is that you sell houses, do you want to buy a house, sell a house, look at my open house, look at this, they're going to feel that you're out to get something, that you're in sales. People work with people they like, and they like you. But they need to know who you are, and they need to know what makes you tick, and they need to know that you're human, because they're going to want to work with someone that they actually like, and they're going to want to refer their friends to you. So people work with people they like, and they like you. We just need to figure out what your brand is, who you are, how you're going to identify yourself through social media. So when you look at your business, most people, when I say, hey, where do your leads come from? How do you build your business? We'll say, referrals and sometimes open houses. I want you to be really intentional. Let's see, what do we have left? October, November, December. Perfect. We have 3 months left in the year, you guys. 3 months. So if you are going to look at your business for the next 3 months, knowing that you can't do open houses and we're not supposed to door knock, where are your leads going to come from these next 3 months? What does that look like for you? Number one is going to be your database. These are people who like you, who love you, who refer deals to you. But what does 2, 3, and 4 look like? How are you going to build your business these next few months? Now, for the purpose of today, I want you to write down social media as one of your legs. And then 3 and 4, you get to choose. Mine is database, social media on my YouTube channel, business to business presentations, which I'm doing virtually right now, and then public speaking, which I'm clearly doing virtually right now. So normally we have our 33 touch, right? This is what it looks like. This is mine from 2018. It hasn't changed that much, except obviously this year it has. But you'll see what I did is I actually look at the year and I do, and again, when we do our next training, I'm going to walk you through my 2021 plan. You'll get copies of things like Michele knows I'm very forthcoming with what I do. I share a lot because I believe in that. Also, if you have referrals from my area, hopefully you send them my way. And so I took January through December and I really broke it down and I said, how am I going to add value to my database? What does that look like? I'm super quickly going to just jump through a couple examples because I want to get to the social with you and we only have till 11:45. And yet I just want to open your mind to this kind of idea for 2021. I want you to think, how can I add value? So I want you to look at 2021. I want you to take a calendar. I want you to literally put pen to paper and say, how can I add value every single month to my database, to my community, to my sphere? Obviously, they're socially distanced right now, and yet you can still dine outside. We always, in January, we always call and make our Valentine's Day reservations for our clients. Always, 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 always. We partner with local restaurants and we reach out to our database, and it's a text, and I do everything. My invites are through text, just so you know. I used to call all the time, and unless it's like a senior couple, I text everybody. I have a text message template and it goes out and it says, so it would say, let's see. So I wish I could see everybody's names right now because I can't because I'm in presentation mode. But it would, oops, sorry. Jumping ahead. Holy cannoli. Don't see anything. Close your eyes. Okay. So I would basically say, hey, Michele, this is Rachel Adams-Lee. I'm your local realtor. It's been a while, or maybe it hasn't. I just want to reach out to you because it is January, which means next month is Valentine's Day. And one of the things that we are doing to offer value to our clients is we are heading up your Valentine's Day reservations. So I'm going to send you a text message with a bunch of different locations. You tell me where you want to go and what time you want to make that reservation for, and I'm going to call and have that done for you. You guys, like, could you imagine if your realtor called you, or your lender, or imagine if someone called you and said, I'm going to make your Valentine's Day reservation. Like, hello, leverage. And think about, for those husbands out there, every time I call, because I always like do it for the guys usually, they're always like, Rachel, you saved my butt again. Like, it's a fun thing. So again, you're not going to like all my stuff. And if there's something you get out of this, that's my goal. These can still be done virtually, sharing baseball schedules, football schedules, now that they're playing again. This is a good one. We do stuffed animal drives. This one's really, really popular. Where to watch the fireworks. Obviously, that still happened. People were doing it in their cars. Thanksgiving pie giveaway. So this is graphic we text message out, and it's a template, and we say that we're doing a Thanksgiving pie giveaway, and do you want apple? Please reply with apple or pumpkin. And they come to us. We haven't decided if we're going to still hold the event and have everybody wear masks and just edit the template, right? Or we're going to do drop-offs. It ends up kind of being like 60-40, where last year at least 60% of people came to get their pies and 40% we just dropped them off. And to be honest, I hire a runner and I have him drop all the pies. He has the addresses. We have a marketing sticker put on it with our logo and everything for our team, and the pies are just dropped off, and it's pretty awesome. Thanksgiving canned food drive. We're still doing this. Can you mute, Michele, please? So we do canned food drive. This is still a really great way to connect. Are you guys able to door knock right now? Michele? No? Okay, then I'm going to skip this one. We'll talk about this next year when we can door knock, because it's a really cool way to build your database. And when you do a client event, I just wanted to say this. always share the evidence of success, because so many agents talk about what they're going to do. Your database wants to know, your clients want to know that you're the kind of agent that does what you say you'll do. So I always want to encourage you, after you have your event, share it. The picture on the left is when we were prepping our bags. We were stapling all the flyers to our grocery bags. Then the picture on the right is all the bags we filled. And the picture in the middle is when we actually got to fill a U-Haul truck with canned food items. Our goal was to help 25 families have a warm meal for Thanksgiving. We got to do 51, and we partnered with an anti-sex trafficking nonprofit. So these were women who have come off the streets, they're being rehabilitated, and we got to provide a Thanksgiving meal for them. Like, I love real estate and I love selling houses. And I also feel like there's so much more to what we do. And when you can give back to your community, it makes a really big difference. And people are watching. I'll tell you, I had some listing appointments I went on, and they mentioned this. They saw what we did. And I just thought that was super cool, because you never know who's watching. You never know who you're going to inspire, and you never know where your next referral is coming from. If you're taking notes, I want you to write that down. You never know who's watching. You never know who you're going to inspire, and you never know where your next referral is coming from. So you've got to be that consistent person that's in front of them to make that happen. Because I use this analogy, right? Say that you're at Nordstrom. Michele heard me say this the other night. Say you're at Nordstrom and you want to go buy a pair of jeans. You walk in and someone says, hey, can I help you? And then you always say, oh, no, thank you, I'm good. Because you don't need their help. You know what you're going to go do, right? Then you get to the jeans section. You're looking for your pair of jeans. And again, somebody comes up to you and says, can I help? And you say, no, I'm good, thanks, because you know what you're doing. Then you get to the dressing room and the door is locked. So you need it to be unlocked. So you look around for someone to help you. Well, when someone comes to help you, and you know they're based off commission paid, are you going to go, oh, you know what, actually, I'm going to go to the person who greeted me at the front when I walked in to have them come and lock the store? Or I'm going to go back to that person who came out and asked me when I was looking through jeans. No, you're going to let the person unlock the door for you who's right in front of you. You've got to be the person that's right in front. You have to be the person that's right in front of your clients. Christmas tree lighting locations, we're definitely sending this one out. This is, you're gonna, and the way you do this, you guys, this is all created on Canva. Michele can put that in the comment section, but Canva, you're my Vanna White today. And so Canva is what we use. Google it. That's how you find out what's happening locally. You Google it. Christmas tree lighting locations. That's it. I'm going to skip through my mommies and mimosas talk right now, just because we don't have a ton of time. Okay. So I want to share with you a little bit about owning your brand and who you are. It took me about 6 years to break into the luxury market in real estate. In my area, Sacramento County, luxury is considered $500,000 and above. But for me, I was like, I want the $1 million. Like, that's really to me where it felt, because I do, you know, 800,000 all day long, but I wanted that $1 million marker. So I interviewed, I got a lead through social media, someone who followed my YouTube channel, and she said, hey, I just got into real estate, but my uncle is looking to sell his house. He's already interviewed a couple agents, but he told me that I could send one more person over to him. And I said, great. I look up the property. It was in Meadow Vista, California. So it's outside Auburn, if you guys know that area at all. It's a high-end golf community. The average price point out there is about 1.3 million. And I'd never sold there. I'd never sold as high as this house was comping for. And I had the least experience of anybody interviewing for the position. So I went and I interviewed, and I toured the house, and it was beautiful. And I had two sellers. The husband is like super analytical, numbers driven, no emotion. The wife is like fluffy and fun and wanted to see pictures of my kid. So you know how that goes, right? So you're playing both sides. And when I'm there, I had never sold in that community, but Keller Williams had. So when he said, have you sold, you know, in this community, I put my slide over my solds, and he sees it's Keller Williams. Yeah, I get Keller Williams has sold, but have you ever sold? And I was like, dang it, that didn't work. And so I had my full presentation, right? And the one thing that I learned about luxury, I reached out to my friend Via, and she's a high-end luxury agent. She works with Ben Kenny now. And I said, hey, what is the difference between selling luxury and selling your average home? And she said, honestly, Rachel, the difference is the lifestyle. You're selling the lifestyle that this house can provide. And so I had my exact same listing presentation. I just fancied it up a little bit. And when I went on this listing appointment, they told me, you have the least amount of experience. You came in with the lowest comp for the property, and you've never sold in this community. And I was like, that is correct. And I told him, I said, I understand, that I mean, I had my full listing presentation, right? And I have a very high success rate with my listing signings. And yet I told him, I said, did these other agents what's their social media plan for you? Like, how does that work? What's their plan? And the thing that was cool that put me a leg up from everyone else is they had no game plan for social media. And I told them 99% of houses are sold online. Now I'm going to give you a massive online presence. Obviously we have KWLS. So I was able to use that to my advantage, which was huge, right? We'll feature you on 372 online sources. And yet I told him that I'm going to make an ad for him and I'm going to target by age, demographic, income level, school district, right? And income. And when I went on this appointment, I reached back out. So 4 agents get interviewed. Again, I had the least experience, the whole thing. Well, I get called back for the final 2 interviews. And not only did I have to re-interview for myself, I got to overcome every objection of the other agent. And the other agent had been selling in that community for 28 years. So I was like, okay. And yet, when I went there, my second interview, you guys, was 3.5 hours long. 3.5 hours. And my husband thought I was dead because I always text him like before or after an appointment. And at the end of the interview, he said, "You've got it. You've got the listing." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "Can I just ask you?" And he reminds me that I had the least sales. And I said, "So why did you hire me? If you're telling me how I have the least and the worst and all, like, why did you hire me?" He goes, "Because I think you'll work a hell of a lot harder than anyone else because you've got something to prove." And I was like, dang right that I do. So I called back my friend Via and I said, "I got the listing. I'm so excited. What do I do?" I said, "How?" And she goes, "Rachel, the one thing I'm going to tell you is I know that normally when you put houses on the market, you love to use emojis." She's like, "Luxury is not emojis. Luxury is classy. It is different. It's a different caliber. And I really need you to just take a step back from how you normally do things." So I said, "Okay, sounds good." And I'm prepping my marketing. And then I realized they hired me for me. They hired me because of how I am. They've seen my social media. They know how I operate. So this was my advertisement for the listing. Because like, how could you not do that little tiny golf course? Like, that is so cute. And the cool thing is, you guys, it just so happened that a Major League Baseball player was visiting his wife. He played for the Giants for 14 years. He was visiting his wife in Truckee. This popped up on their social media because I targeted them in an ad. And 4 days later, we sold the house over asking in cash. So that was pretty cool. And what was neat about that is it kind of like, it opened the floodgates for luxury for me. I tell you that story because I want you to, one, embrace who you are. You're going to hear all kinds of things, everyone telling you all these different things. Embrace who you are. People work with people they like and they like you, but I want you to figure out who you're going to be in this market. And then I want you to create something like this. Because you don't just serve your local city, you serve the surrounding cities. And online in these different Facebook groups that we have, this is what I send every single time. And I get so many referrals through social media. My first year, it went from 17 to 50 to 123. And last year was 131 referrals through social media. You guys, imagine adding 131 referrals. Imagine adding 50 extra referrals to your business. What are you willing to do to make that happen, right? I created this on Canva. You guys are going to notice too, just to point this out, I have the Rachel Adams group and I have the Rachel Adams Lee group. It's updated now. It's Rachel Adams Lee group, but I got married, so I added my last name to it just in case anybody gets confused. But I created this little visual because when I am in those Facebook groups and I'm commenting and I'm connecting with people, I always want to remind them where I am and where I serve, right? Every single time. And most agents, 99% agents, are not going to have something like this. How can you make yourself stand out? What can you do for that extra referral right now? We're going to skip some boundaries right now. Okay, we've got 14 minutes and we're going to go through it. Are you guys ready? I hope you don't need coffee because I am your coffee today. Okay. So first things first, you are going to build a business through social media. This is now going to be one of your legs of your business for the next 3 months and ongoing, right? So I want you to pick 5 things that you're passionate about. 5 things that you're passionate about. Number 1, it's going to be real estate. It's the industry that we're in. And then 2 through 5, it's totally up to you. Maybe it's clean eating and working out. Maybe it's all the travel you can do right now. Maybe it's hunting and fishing. Maybe it's shopping. I mean, whatever it is, right? If you have, kids and you're married, hope you like them, you write their name down. And what you're going to do is we're going to build a business model around your 5 passions. This is the basic model of how I built my business. People always say, Rachel, so explain this to me. How often do I post about real estate? How often do I post about my life? I want you to embrace the 80-20 principle. 80% of what you post, 80%, it is who you are. It is where you're going. It's what you're eating. It's what you're reading. It's you. 20% is going to be real estate. 20% is real estate. And do you need to have a personal page or a business page? I would encourage you to have both. On Facebook, I would encourage you to have both. If you Google Rachel Adams Lee, my business Facebook page is going to come up with my testimonials and my reviews, right? Not my personal. So I need to have it for the credibility. But I will be honest with you, all 131 referrals that came through last year, they came to my personal page because that's where people connect with me. That's where people reach out. That's where people see who I am and what makes me tick. On Instagram, I just have one. I just have my personal page, and my personal page is 80-20. How often do you post? All right, so you're going to have 5 things you're posting about each week. What I literally do is I look at my passions, and I encourage you guys, go on my Instagram, look at my Instagram, and you're going to see my passions. You're going to see exactly how I do it. And you're going to know that I prep my stuff out usually ahead of time. So you're going to see how exactly I did it. Post 5 to 7 times a week. If you're truly making this a business model, you have 5 passions. That means 5 different things you can post about each week. Categories. I want you to think of them as categories. You're going to have your passions. We talked about that. Now, this right here, we're in sales. This can be your best friend or your absolute nightmare. This can make a great day, or it can make your husband really mad at you. So I have to set some boundaries around my phone. I've recently started putting my phone in a drawer when I want to be present, because even if it's like upside down, I still feel a pull. We are addicted. It is what it is. Most of us in real estate, we're addicted to our phone. We're always on it. You have to set some boundaries. So when you start to build a business through social media, you're getting notifications all the time, you guys. Tags, comments, messages, posts, all of it. You have to set some boundaries. Have to. So what I would encourage you to do is time block twice a day. Now, people always say, when do I post? When's the best time to post? I say when you wake up in the morning, as early as you can in the morning. Because yeah, hun.
You do your own post, or does your VA do it?
I do my own posts. I never leverage out my social media. It's my biggest moneymaker, and I don't believe that someone else can truly be my voice.
So you do you ever schedule them, or do you just like get up early and post it, and 5 o'clock post it?
No, I'll schedule a post for sure, but I prep it ahead of time. So like, for example, today I have a post, tomorrow morning I have a post that's going to go out. That's a testimonial of my clients. And if you guys are not following me on social media, it's the @ symbol and then Rachel Adams Lee. Go follow me on Facebook. Go follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you go to
your YouTube channel in the chat.
So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, I do free coaching, you guys, all the time. I just did one on how to build a team. I have my #1 COVID script that's converting. I have how I doubled my business my first year. Go and subscribe. If you subscribe, then what will happen is when I put a new video out, which I do every other Wednesday, you'll get an email. You'll always get to know about it. And as far as what I do on social media, I am a huge fan of what I call R&D, which means rip off and duplicate. If I'm doing it and you like it, copy it, you guys. You have my full permission. All I ask is that you tag me when you do it. I want to know that something I've done has added value to your business. It's the best compliment that I can receive, is that I'm actually going to help you build. And when you send me a message and like, hey, I did this and this happened, that makes my world. That's why I do this. Like Michele knows I'm not getting paid for this one. Like I offered to do this one for free for her because it's, there's certain people in your world that you meet that you just build a relationship with and you want to see each other grow. She's always getting awards for like, top recruiting and her offices being amazing. It's because of you guys. It's because you're putting in the time, you're putting in the effort. And so this is like a collaborative thing. So
Where you always come from abundance, no matter what. I can call you and say, oh my gosh, I need a script for door knocking. It's pouring out rain, but they want a door knock. So give me a script, crazy things. And you're like, okay, give me 10 minutes.
Yeah. And then I'm like, also reminding me 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to post as early as you can in the morning. Then what I want you to do is about an hour after you post, go and respond to those first few people. If they comment, I want you to comment back. And I match comment for comment. If they do 3 emojis, I do 3 emojis. If they took time to write a thoughtful paragraph, I take time to write a thoughtful paragraph back. If they write a sentence, I write a sentence. You match it, right? That's just my system. But what happens is it boosts the algorithm. And that's what we're trying to do here. We want more eyes, more views on what you're doing, right? So you're going to respond in the morning, and then I want you to set another time in the afternoon or the early evening to respond again. And you're going to take the time to respond to every single person. Now, a thing that people forget is likes matter as well as comments. So yes, someone's commenting, but if someone likes your post, they're literally saying like, hey, I'm here. Hey, I see you. Hey, I want to be. So make sure you, not just the comments, you're going to make sure you comment on the likes as well. Okay. And by what I do with that is you click on the likes and all the names pop up. It's not super fancy, you guys. I just take my mouse, I scroll over the names, I copy it and I paste it to a Word document. And then I make sure that I go through one by one, send a private message to them, connect with them, and then I cross them off my list. Because if you're going to build a business around social media, it's time to be intentional. This is not how it used to be, right? We're intentionally building our business.
And what you do is you normally have the script in Google Keep. So it's very simple. You just copy it and paste it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the app that I use is called Google Keep. Michelle, can you type that in for me? Thank you. So it's called Google Keep. It's always on my phone. So for example, that post I told you about, I have the app on my phone, right? This little yellow. So I click on it, and then I know I have pick my post right here, and then attached to it would be the image that I'm going to be using. So I actually upload my image ahead of time. I prep my post ahead of time. I think that social media can feel so overwhelming. You're like, I have to do everything all the time for everybody, and they're going to respond to me, and I need to do this, I need to do that. Oh my gosh. And it takes all the fun out of it, you guys. It takes all the fun out of it. And I don't want that to happen for you. I want this to be something that you really, really feel good about. So what I want you guys to think about is we're going to be proactive about our social media instead of reactive. You're not going to wake up and go, oh, what do I post about? I feel so stressed. You're going to build a business model around social. And then you have to remember to engage with people. If you take the time to post, you have to make the time to respond to them. Okay. The point of social media is engagement. Now, how do you build your following? How do you build your following, and how do you beat the algorithm? I'm going to share this with you. And then I think I'm just going to have to show the app, and then I'll have to stop because we don't have tons of time. This goes by so quick with you guys.
Special announcement afterwards. We can't miss that. So, okay. And we can talk about the contest. Real quick, Rachel, do you post the same thing on Facebook as you do on Instagram?
I do, but the difference is I do hashtags on Instagram that I don't do on Facebook.
And you do a lot of stories.
Yeah, I do stories as well on Instagram. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so last thing we're going to talk about is Rachel's rule of 5-5-5. So what this is about beating the algorithm and building your following. This is important. So right now, about 7% of your friends are seeing what you're doing. 7% of your friends and followers. If you go on Instagram, you see the same people's stories over and over, and you're like, I know that I have more people that I follow. Why do I see the same people? This is the rule. If you're not seeing them, they're not seeing you. They're not seeing you. And you want them to see you, right? Like you want them to know like, hey, I'm out there. This exists. So what you do is you're going to make a list of 25 names. Every month you're going to do this. So this month you'll have an October 25 names. These are people who you are friends with on social media, but you don't see their stuff. And that means they're not seeing your stuff. And so I want you to be intentional about these 25. I want you to pick 25 people you want to be in business with. You want referrals from, you want to build a relationship with. Okay. Then this is how you beat the algorithm. 5 minutes before you make a post, you're going to comment on 5 people's post, a comment of 5 words or more. That's your rule of 5-5-5. 5 minutes before you post, You comment on 5 people's posts, a comment of 5 words or more. And what happens is you're going to be reaching out to people who you haven't normally communicated with. Boom. As soon as they respond and they see your message, you're now in their algorithm, you guys. They're now going to see you. So all of a sudden, this tiny little group of people that see you, it grows, it grows, it grows, it grows, it grows. So all of a sudden, you're going to have new people connecting with you. And when those people comment on your social media, now their friends are seeing what they're doing. And it starts to grow and you start to make a bigger impact and a bigger influence. Okay. 2 things for you. One, if you're watching this, I have a bunch of goodies for you that I'm going to send you for free. If you guys send an email to the goods, I'm going to stop screen sharing so we can talk about this. Let me stop screen sharing really quick. Okay, I'm going to type this in. So if you guys go to the goods, oops, at Rachel Adams, oopsies, regroup.com, the goods, okay. Yes. So if you send an email to this, I want every person copy this email, send an email to me. You're going to get an email back with a ton of my whole, a much longer social media training. You're going to get a lot more content from me, some of my top scripts. And that's just my gift to you for today, for making the time to build your business. I have something, I'm not going to say the name of it yet, but I am working on, at the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a very exciting 8-week social media course. So it is going to be super, super cool. We're going to help you truly build a business around social media. And we're going to have deep dives into Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you want to build a YouTube channel, if you really want to take your social media to the next level, we're going to have a new coaching course. It's amazing. So it's an 8-week course. You're going to have pre-recorded webinars. You have a workbook you get to download. You're going to have your own Facebook mastermind group. And then we do live coaching in the group once a week. So it's a group coach, but you get a one-on-one vibe. So you get me directly in your business, and there's an add-on where I can do a social media audit for you. So we'll actually take the time, we go through all your channels, we break them down, we help you revamp everything. So it's super exciting. If you guys want information on that, make sure you send me a message. Send me a private message on that one, because I'm kind of have like a VIP list I'm working on for people who get the early scoop on that one. And then Michele, do I have time to show that app for them? Oh, I can't hear you.
Go ahead. It's important.
You guys. Okay. So this idea was presented to me and it blew my mind. So, we have like our Keller Williams app, which is very cool. What if you could have your own app on your cell phone that is a QR code? So you're sitting at a listing presentation, you're in front of your buyer, your seller, they literally can scan this QR code and automatically on their phone, they're going to have an app that directly links to you for calling you, texting you, your website. If they want to get their house comped out, like if you want to link your YouTube channel, you'll link all your social platforms. So this idea was presented to me and I showed it to Michele and she's like, you have to show them. So if I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you this video quickly. And then if you want this, it's $200, by the way, we got it super duper, $200 for your own app. Like my app that I did when I wrote a book was $60,000. This guy, they're doing it $200. So I'm going to show you guys the video. And then if you want access to this, I need you to put your email in the comment section, and then I'll just copy and paste everybody's email from this. So let's see, I'm going to have to go to our text message. Give me 1 sec, you guys. I'm going to pull this up.
You want me to?
Michele, do you want to talk for a sec and I'll pull it up?
Okay. So you guys, while she's doing that, who's ready for a contest? Who's ready for the contest? You guys saw all that, right? It's pretty exciting. So each time you, how to earn tickets is right here, right? So the cool thing is the ALC, if they see you're doing something KW culture, they get to add one with that, which is really, really exciting. I saw that, Brian. That was pretty cool, by the way. And so if they see you participating or helping somebody, or you're being very, very, sharing and supporting, the ALC gets to hand out 5 tickets through this whole quarter. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then Evergreen Mortgage, totally love them, donated $500 towards the Monterey Plaza Hotel. Ellen from Old Republic Home Warranty donated $500 to the Inn at the Tide over in Sausalito. And then we're going to have one grand prize. So the person who has the most tickets will
Sorry.
win. So I still don't know what that is yet. I'm still working on it, but I'll come up. Maybe coaching. I don't know.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen with you guys and show this to you. You're my first people I'm showing it to. I'm like so excited. My friend created it and I'm just super proud of him. Okay, let me share my screen one more time.
I have one more announcement though, you guys, after this. So don't go anywhere. Don't.
Okay. We'll end it on that. That'll be cool. All right. Can everyone see my screen again?
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Rachel Adams Lee and I am with the Rachel Adams Lee Group and Keller Williams Realty here in Northern California. All right, so I got in the real estate industry in 2012. It's when there were short sales and REOs. It was a tough market. The only way that I knew how to build a business was old school. I'm door knocking 200 doors a week. I'm doing 3 open houses a week. I mean, it took me 4 months to close my first transaction, but I closed 39 houses that first year, and then it was 109, then 123. So within 3 years, I had hit top 1,000 agents in the country for the Wall Street Journal. You know, I'm 8 years into the business now, and I know how it is, right? Like, you're in real estate, everybody wants to work with you, everyone throwing the things at you. And, you know, I will tell you that I would say about 85% of my business is through social media. You know, with door knocking, I can talk to one person, right? But with social media, I can talk to thousands of people simply with the click of a mouse. And technology is everything. So when I was told about a digital business card, I was skeptical, I'll be honest. And then I saw it. And for me, the fact that this can be completely branded to you, it's super high tech. I could put it in my listing presentation. And when I'm sitting down with clients, all they have to do is take their phone out and scan the QR code. I mean, this is the deal. You have now set yourself apart from every other agent out there because you're tech savvy, you're ahead of the game, you've got a marketing plan. And so this digital business card to me is next level. And I'm going to walk you guys through it, but I'm so excited. It's branded to you. It's your logos. It's your color, totally customizable. And it makes you stand out from everyone else. Think about how you do business right now. You meet a prospective client, you hand them your business card, and where does it likely end up? That's right, the trash can. What if they could download your digital business card right there on their cell phone? It appears as an app on their home screen, and then if they ever need a realtor, you're on the forefront of their mind. That way, you don't lose any business anymore. So take a look and let me know what you think. All right, so here you see my phone screen. You see all the different apps that I have, and now I'm going to show you where your digital business card goes. Top corner on the left, you see my digital business card and the cute little picture of my sweet baby Henry. That's my background, and I'm going to kind of walk you through what the app looks like. So I'm going to click on the app. Look at this, you guys. Totally customizable, completely branded to me. You see my logo, you see all the different tabs, the things that matter to me that I wanted to put in my digital business card, branded, of course, with your brokerage, your DRE number. They could call me, they could text me, they can go to my Facebook, my Instagram, they can check out my website, they can email me, schedule a meeting, meet my team, sell their home, purchase a home, visit me on YouTube, send me a direct referral. I mean, imagine having all of this at your fingertips. So let's right now check out text. So I click on text, it takes right to my text message. I keep going, what about Instagram? Let's check out my Instagram. You guys, directly to my Instagram profile. So you know social media is name of the game. Up next, let's meet my team. So I'm gonna click on meet the team. And it's going to go right to my website. So it directs to my website. Here you could click on a bio, really get to know who you're going to be working with. I mean, imagine having this at a listing appointment. Next up, let's go ahead and click the Sell Your Home tab. So you click on Sell My Home. It's going to take me to that part of my own website, and they can scroll down. They can see everything they need to do, creating a marketing plan, get your home sold. And I mean, I even have a feature on my website where you can click the learn what your home is worth and do a CMA. What about YouTube? I mean, I have a custom YouTube channel. This is a feature I wanted to add, so I can check out my own YouTube channel. And I mean, imagine sitting with a buyer or seller and all of a sudden they realize, wow, she's really professional. She's on it. Look at all these incredible features. This is the thing. It's totally customizable to you, your brand, your vibe. So now what I want to do is I want to show you how you take the digital business card and get it to download to appear as an app on your phone. So I'm going to click on my camera and you're going to be sent a QR code. You're going to click on that link on the top after it comes up from your photo. Then you're going to scroll down. So you see your beautiful app, right? You're going to be super excited. You scroll down, you click that little arrow button. It looks like a little download, but it's actually an upload. You're going to scroll down a little bit and you're going to add it to your home screen. Make sure that the name is what you want it to be. And then you're going to go ahead and save, and boom, you guys, it's right there. I've got my own app. It's incredible. So if you want to learn more, get your own digital business card, brand yourself, stand out from the rest, you can scan this QR code right here, or you can send a text message to 916-300-3300. And when you fill out your information, don't forget to say that you heard about it from Rachel Adams Lee, so you get hooked up with a special discount.
All right. So yeah, isn't that cool? I am so excited. And I tested it out because we just got it and our team's kind of like the test bunnies. And we went to a listing appointment and it's what got me the listing. It was so crazy. The seller was like, I've never seen anything like this. And she's like, if this is what it's like to work with your team, this is like, because think about where we're at right now in the world. Everything's technology driven. You now have your own custom app. And so again, what I did is I just put this QR code on my listing, on my bio sheet in my listing presentation. And so I have this element, can you grab your phone right now? And I literally show them, walk them through, because, not everybody's like tech savvy. It's just like, I don't know, for me, I just thought it was next level. I thought it was super cool. So you put your email in, which is good, but actually if you just send a text message to this phone number, that's the guy who does them. His name's Joe. And you can be like, hey, Joe, I heard about this from Rachel. I want my digital business card. Or you can scan over the QR code yourself and it'll take you to their website, but texting him is probably honestly a little bit easier. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was super, super cool. And he told me that I could show you. So if you guys do it, you're going to be the first team, actually, the first group who would actually be doing this. So I don't know. Do you guys think it's cool? I think it's so cool. I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I just feel like it's to have you at their fingertips all the time. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I thought it was a neat value. So Michele wanted me to share it with you. So I did. Well, that's all I have, you guys, for today from me. I know Michele has another announcement for you, but I just want to thank you so much for your time. If you ever need anything referral-wise or coaching-wise or anything in my neck of the woods, I'm right now in El Dorado Hills in my house. I just redid my home office, put a little shiplap behind me just because COVID. That I should.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for always coming from abundance and everything that you do. So thank you.
My friend, my pleasure.
So we'll see you in Lodi soon, sister.
Sounds good.
All righty. Okay, you guys, I am going to actually, when she stops sharing her screen, we will go gallery. There we go. I have some exciting news. Thank you, Suzanne, for sharing the news on Friday about what we're doing with our company, and very, very exciting announcement to make. I have chosen my ATL.
Just a moment.
Well, just a moment. Nope, that's not what I wanted to hear. However, it's assistant team leader. I have chosen my assistant team leader, and it's Patty Ortega. So Tammy. So yeah, it's very, very exciting. She understands look how funny she is. She understands the Keller Williams model. And she understands the profitability, the productivity, the ALC, everything. And so I am very excited to work side by side this gal and really, really raise the bar with all of you. So it's nice because when you're talking with me, you're talking with her. When you're talking with her, you're talking with me. And together, side by side, we're going to push this ceiling, I am telling you, with the help of all of you, of course. So thank you so much, Patty.
You want to
Yeah, I can.
yourself, please? Hey guys, we're in the same room, so there might be an echo. Mute your computer. This is how we learn to work together. So it is absolutely my privilege and honor to be back in this seat to serve our agents that, gosh, it makes me really emotional, guys, and I'm not going to let myself go there, but truly, this company is built by agents for agents, and to be part of this leadership, to rally us all together and make this Keller Williams team across the Central Valley just rocket month over month, year over year. I can't say how excited I am to be part of this and to do it with you. All right, because I'm in the trenches. I'm still running my real estate team based out of Stockton. So I will still be buying and selling along with leading this group to much bigger and greater heights. So I'm excited to do it with Michele, along with all of you, because ultimately it's all about you. Thank you. Mute yourself.
Yes, exciting times ahead, you guys, and it is together everyone achieves more. You'll see both of us, different times. So she'll be in the Modesto office primarily, but then she'll be bouncing back and forth like in Stockton and so forth. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. And she is going to be roaming around helping out and pushing everybody who's not cappers to be cappers, because that's what her goals are, is to get everybody capped. So I'm really, really excited about that. Yes, Lupita. Yes, yes. So you guys, don't forget the contest. All right. And I'm thinking about that grand prize. All right, you guys, have a blessed day. And thank you so much. Rachel, if you're still on, thank you so much. All right, you guys. Should we talk about listings? Anybody want to talk about listings? We're going to wrap it up. How about that? We're wrapping it up. All right, you guys. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Woohoo!